Now we'll work on third step, that is output type determination, configuration and creating of condition records. For the output determination, in transaction code NES for application we have to identify which output type we are going to use, which will trigger the IDoc after creating a purchase order. We have to assign a proper access sequence because not for all the vendors or all the purchase order will trigger the IDoc. Only for a specific vendor or PO type will trigger that. For that, we have to make use of access sequence, and using the access sequence, we can create a conditional record with T code MN04 or MN05. We can modify with the help of output type, take standard as NEU and the access sequence which will identify. So let's do all these steps in SAP for output determination. After performing this output determination activity, so whenever we'll create the purchase order, after creating the purchase order, in these messages, one output type will automatically get assigned. For that, first go to T code NACE, NACE. For purchase order, application is EF, purchase order. Click on output type. NEU is a standard output type provided by SAP, or we can create our own also. So I'm going with the standard NEU. Double click on the process routing. Here, for this output type NEU, the important is we should have one medium with the type 6, that is EDI. There are different mediums, like for printout we use medium 1. For EDI, this is a standard program and a standard form routine. We can also use any custom program or form routine. So I'm going with the standard one. And second important thing is in the partner function. In the partner function also, for this output type NEU, we should have one record as medium 6 EDI, partner function as VN, that is vendor. And the next important thing is select the record and click on details. Here in the general data, we can see the access sequence. If this access sequence is blank, assign some access sequence here, because what is the requirement? You want to trigger the IDoc for particular vendor or particular type of purchase order, not for all. So based on access sequence, we'll create a conditional record where we'll maintain this combination, vendor, purchase order, and document type. Here select this checkbox, access to conditions. In the default values, dispatch time maintain as 4, that is sent immediately, and transmission medium default set as 6, that is EDI, and the partner function as VN. The remaining settings you can keep as it is, no need to change. First two tabs are important, access sequence and this default time, transmission medium and partner function. So this record NEU. The last one here is maintaining the conditional record. For that, go to T code MN04. If you already have condition record created, then use MN05. Here my output type is NEU. Click on key combination. So I'm going with the first one, that is the output type, purchase org, and the vendor ID for EDI. Here my purchase organization is 1000. Vendor ID will be 103421. Here medium as 6, and if it is not coming, automatically select here the medium as 6, and in the next column select as 4. If by default it is not coming, click on save. This way we have created a conditional record. So now we are done with the output type determination and we're done with all the configuration which is required to trigger the IDoc whenever we create a purchase order. Next, we'll create a purchase order and we'll see whether the IDoc is getting generated or not.